have decade team. I saw it on the score.com, and we're going to be talking about was this the right moves on these players. So I'll start with the third team. First player they had was Anthony Edwards. Career was 24 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 All-Stars, 2 All-NBAs. Devin Booker, 26 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 All-NBAs, 3 All-Stars. Donovan Mitchell, 26 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 All-NBAs, 5-time All-Star. Tyrese Halliburton, 17 points, 3 boards, 9 assists, 2-time All-NBA, 2-time All-Star, the 24 assist leader, and Domantas Sabonis, 19 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, 2-time All-NBA, 2-time All-Star, and 3-time rebounding champion. So, in your opinion, did you like it? And if you don't, who was on there by mistake, and who would you put on there if you had to?
I thought it was decent. Now, I mean, of course, we're gonna get into the second and first team, but they said injuries played a part and some players not being on there. Like they missed Anthony Davis, and then I thought Dame should have at least been on one of these teams. Like, don't get me wrong, Ant is still young in his career. He's played great so far, but I don't think he should have been on there this right away. Just like I said, you still got Dame, you still got AD. And then Tyrese Halliburton, he had a good last 2, maybe 3 years. But how you gonna leave off players like Dame and AD?
What was Dame doing from 2020 to now?
And we going off in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Dame averaged 28, 4 and 7, 24, 7 and basically the same thing. 24, 4 and 7. Then he averaged 32, 4 and 7. Then he averaged 24, 4 and 7, and then last year was 24, 4 and 7. So basically the same thing. His points
That's
was
pretty
just
good.
different.
That's actually really good.
That's what I'm saying. They left Dame off.
I'm guessing he was a probably 4-time All-Star at that time. I don't know. I'm not exactly.
Yeah, 4. I had the last
So
5, 4.
Okay, that's pretty good. All NBA. I don't know. I don't know what he was.
He made All NBA. Yeah, he made the second team. He made the second team, third team. 2 out of those 5 years.
So 2-time All NBA. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So basically 5-time All-Star, 2-time All NBA, and was basically giving you 26 points a game. You think that should be over Tyrese?
Yeah.
I think they factor in him going to the finals.
Tyrese recently got good. I do too. That's what I really think it is. But Tyrese literally just started playing very well. And Dame has been doing this over the course of his career, bro.
See, but
and then with AD, like, okay, I can see AD not being over there because he's played less than on average the last 5 years. AD's played about 40 something, maybe 50 games. Okay, so I get that. And he's only been in the last 5 years, he's only been an All-Star twice. And he's only made the all NBA team once, and he made the all defensive team.
That's crazy. Only one time All NBA in that 5 years. Well, he was hurt. I get that.
And then 2020, it was 21 and 7. 2021, 23 and 9. 2022, 25 and 12. 24 and 12. 24 and 11. 25 and 12 last year.
So you would put those two on your 13?
I would at least put Dame. For sure. AD, I can understand. Yeah, over Tyrese. I would at least put Dame over Tyrese for sure. And then Ant, like I said, his career is still young. He played really well his rookie year, and then he increased every year after that. But like I said, his career is still young. I don't think he should be on the
playoff far damn near every year. Every year has increased. He's gone to the conference final, and I think that factor in. Like he's been really good. Like he's been really good. Gone to the conference finals back to back. You think you like Devin Booker? You think he deserves to be on the third team?
Yeah, I think Devin Booker deserves to be on the third team. He went to the finals in the last 5 years.
Hey, that 1 year Devin Booker had. It was that 1 year he was killing. It was, I want to say 2 years ago. 2 years ago. he was really good, bro. Actually, the
No, when
last
he was
2
averaging
years.
27,
Yes,
2022, and
bro.
2023. Well,
Yes,
shit, ever
bro.
since the bubble, to be honest. Nah, hold on. He been since 2018, he been averaging 26 or more.
Hey, Devin Booker cold, bro. Like,
Yeah, he is,
cold.
bro.
I think he be
He is.
like, I think he kind of be getting slept on to an extent. He
I think it's because he's
cold,
not
bro.
winning, bro. It's really because he hasn't really been winning.
I
Because
mean,
he's
he
only
had
been to
the
3
winning,
All Stars in his career. He's only been to 3 All Stars.
but
Well,
you, but
4.
but don't you remember they was doing him like how Dame was, bro? Like they was not selecting him to All Star games, bro, and he deserved to
Yeah,
be a couple of, but he always got like a
the West was
replacement
deep.
All Star. He was always a replacement though, but there was a couple of years like he deserved to really be in them, and they was doing him like how they was doing Dame, like like how they're doing Trae Young now. It's
Yeah,
like Trae Young can't just get in; he has to be a replacement. Like there are times Trae Young deserved to be in there, but they didn't do it. And they was doing that for Devin Booker for a couple of times. And Devin Booker, he went to the finals, like you said, but he's been really like individual wise, he's been good. He's been really good, bro. At
hmm
one point, bro, they was comparing this man to Kobe Bryant. At one point, like we ain't gonna forget that. We ain't forgetting that. Stephen A. Smith compared that man to Kobe Bryant. He really did that. So even though I do believe if Anthony Davis isn't injured, they the Lakers smacked them that year in 21. They smacked them. AD got hurt. If AD don't get hurt, they win. Because they was up like 2-1 against them. AD get hurt. But I get what you're saying with Tyrese. You know, stats wise looking, I get it. 17-9 technically. 2-time All NBA, 2-time All Star. I guess it's not the sexiest, but I do believe like the last couple of playoffs, he went to the conference finals 2 years ago. Then this past year went to the finals. So I do think they added him in there. You like Donovan Mitchell in there?
Yeah, Donovan has been solid, bro. Donovan deserves to be on there. He's
Even
been
though he
killing.
ain't made it out the second round.
He's been killing though. That's not his fault though. Them Utah teams, that he every playoff Donovan Mitchell shows up. Donovan Mitchell is what you like to call a playoff riser. So I can't blame him. It's the teams.
But he's had good teams now, and he still can't get out the second round.
Well, last year they was injured, and that year with Utah, they was folding. He ain't fold, the team
Bro, they
fold
lost.
though.
Bro, they lost to Terrence Mann. They let Terrence Mann drop like 28 points on them in the closeout game. What? That was the year. That was the year. And then they let Jamal Murray look like Jesus.
Yeah.
They let him and Donovan Mitchell going back and forth, dropping
Back and
40
forth.
points every game.
That
Ethical hoops.
was low key. That low key was the coldest, like back and forth playoff shit I've ever seen in my life,
Where
bro.
would you rank
That
that
shit was
in your
cold.
opinion? Like just two guys just going back and forth, hooping. Hey, you score, I got you right back, brother. I ain't gonna lie, that might be like.
I was gonna say top 3. I was gonna say
Oh,
damn near top 3. Top 5 for sure, but I was gonna say damn near top 3 because they both dropped 50.
oh, they was going crazy. Oh, what was the stats? I would have you on your computer so you could do it faster. What was both of them averaging like in those games, bro? Like they was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like that was ethical hoops right there. Francisco, what's up? NBA kind of yeah, it is, brother. I know.
Yeah.
Best offseason ever. 2 George Niang trains. Oh man.
Game 1, Donovan Mitchell had 57. Jamal Murray had 36. Game 2, Donovan had 30. Jamal had 14.
Man.
They don't show game 3, but game 4, Donovan had 51, Murray had 50, and
Jesus.
then they
Woo.
don't show game 5, but game 6, Murray had 50 and Mitchell had 44. So they
And game
both
7.
was averaging over 30 for sure, for sure.
And the Utah was up 3-1 that series and blew the lead. Right?
So Jamal Murray averaged 31, 6 and 5, and Donovan Mitchell averaged 36, 5 and 5.
Ethical hoops right there, brother. That is ethical hoops. two guys. You like Sabonis on there? Think he deserves it?
Yeah, bro. Sabonis. I feel like Sabonis is low key slept on, bro. Like I feel like he's low key. Sabonis is a top big in his league, but he does not get enough talk.
I think it's because they don't be winning.
Hey, Francisco said best offseason ever. 2 George Niang trades.
Hey, the Celtics did get back RJ Lewis. So Donovan Mitchell. Hold on. So in what games you said? Game 3? You said you couldn't see?
Yeah, games 3 and 5.
Because they went to 7. Jamal Murray had 12. Donovan Mitchell only had 20. They blew them out by damn near 40. Game 5, Donovan Mitchell had 30. If it loads up. Jamal Murray had 42, 30 and 42. And in game 7, man, that was a low scoring game. They lost 80-78. Ethical hoops in the bubble.
Hey, the bubble was some great basketball, bro.
They say that's probably one of the best basketball.
That's why I don't understand why they put an asterisk next to the Lakers championship, bro. That was some of the best basketball we seen.
Because they didn't have like the disadvantages of like, the way you traveling, people got to travel to different cities and stuff. All you had to do was walk across the street. Just take a bus across.
But
there's no fans.
Bro, everybody had the same type of thing, bro.
I say the same thing too.
So like that whole away game, home game shit, it don't matter. Everybody was in the same type of environment, bro.
I say the same thing too, bro. Everybody had to deal with the bubble. You guys just weren't mentally right with it, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James had them boys ready. He had them mentally right. Y'all wasn't mentally because what Paul George say? Hey man, the bubble was and that's basically why
people were saying that was the Clippers here. Remember? People
said what?
Clippers here. I said, remember they were saying
the Clippers and the Lakers were supposed to be in the conference finals. Yes, and the Clippers they blew the 3-1 lead.
Because that's when they had what? Pat Bev, Lou Will, Montrez.
They had Montrez Harris,
Kawhi, Paul George. Was Zubac was still there?
Lou Williams was on that. Zubac was on there. Lou Williams was on that team. They had a good team. They had a really bro. They had like the same team last year. They just dropped Kawhi and Paul George.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just dropped them guys on there. Like that was a really bro. That was a team that could have went to the finals. They would have beaten the Heat. They would have beaten them.
Yeah.
If they don't sell, if they somehow beat the Lakers, they would have beaten them. They would have won championship. Man, they would have put an asterisk by them too. They would have did the same thing. But like you said, Sabonis, I think it's because they're not winning. Because Sabonis, bro, I ain't gonna cap 19, 13 points, and 7 assists is really good. And his true shooting is 64%. That's really good. Okay, well, nobody.
And then damn near every year he leads the league in rebounds. Damn near every year.
You know what? He low key though. He's the first round pick in fantasy, but he ain't that sexy first round pick in fantasy.
Yeah, it don't matter. As long as you produce, bro. As long as you produce.
He like low key though. He ain't like Giannis. He actually better than Giannis. He damn near on the same level as Giannis in fantasy. Damn near low key.
Because he can drop a triple dub anytime.
Exactly, bro. He gonna give you 10. You know that for sure. He did.
You know you're gonna get 10 and 10 for sure.
Yes. So he gonna give you almost 7, 8 assists a game. Like he ain't up there with Jokic, but he up there like he giving you 60 plus fantasy points. It's just he ain't the sexy name like Giannis. That's all it is, bro. But Sabonis is a really good player, man. I think it's I'm cool with it. I get what the Tyrese Halliburton. Dame I actually didn't think of, and I think Dame makes a case. I definitely think Dame makes a case. AD, I think he makes a case too, but I think injuries kind of
play a part. Oh yeah.
Yes, I think injuries play a part. All right, now with the second team, we have Luka Doncic, 38-8, 4-time All-NBA, 4-time All-Star, Western Conference Finals MVP in 24, and 20 and points per game leader at 24. Jason Tatum, 27 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 4-time All-Star. 4-time All-NBA, 5-time All-Star, 2022 Eastern Conference MVP, 23 All-Star Game MVP, 24 champion, LeBron James, 27, 8, 8, five-time All-NBA, five-time All-Star, 20 champion. Kevin Durant, 28.7 rebounds, 5 assists, two-time All-NBA, five-time All-Star. And Jimmy Butler, 21 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, or 3 assists. Can't read my own handwriting. Two-time All-NBA, one-time All-Star, one-time All-Defensive Team, 23 Eastern Conference MVP, and 21 steals leader. So do you have a problem with this? Do you like it? What's your thoughts?
Well, I know we finna get into the first team after this, but if I'm being honest, bro, I thought Brown and Tatum should at least be on the either Brown, Tatum, or KD should have been on the first team. Now Jimmy, I think Jimmy's right where he's supposed to be. I think Luka is right where he's supposed to be. Jimmy, the last 5 years he's led the Miami Heat bogus teams to 2 finals. That's great. Jesus Jimmy, that's what we playoff Jimmy. You know he did a great job. So I think he belongs there. Luka, like I said, Luka belongs there. But Bron, KD, and Tatum, I think they should at least been on the first team, bro. Or at least one or two of them should have been on the first team.
When I saw Jimmy, I was shocked at first, but then when I thought about it, I said Jimmy Butler from basically the bubble to basically up to 22. No, wait, yeah, 23. He was a dog. And I think him in the playoffs plays a part because in the playoffs, like you said, Jesus Jimmy, bro, every time I look, there's always sometimes on YouTube they show that I think that was game 4 where he like hit a 3, comes down, gets a dunk, and Kevin Harlow says, "Good." Like, bro, that was like you could feel the energy. He dropped like 44 points in that game. He's been a dog in the playoffs. And like you said, he's been taking some weak teams to the playoffs and just far in the playoffs in general. Like he went to the finals twice. He went to the conference finals basically 3 times. He's been great in that 5-year stretch. He's been really good. So I think that's cool. Luka makes a case. I just think because we know who on the first team. It's just a lack of accolades. I think doesn't put him on the first team. I think if he has an MVP, I think there's somehow some first team. I think there's some way he's on there. But I'm cool with Luka. Jason Tatum, he probably should be on the first team. He should.
Him or KD? Him, KD, or Bron. They should definitely be on the first team, bro.
You know what, KD? I don't think so. Because the only reason, like, he's only had 2 All-NBAs, like, in the 5-year span. Mm-hmm. And you think of Kevin Durant, he should have 5. He should have 5.
I mean, that 2023 season, he only played 8 games. So he missed that. He missed that whole season. And then that 2020, and then, that 2020, 2022, 2023 season. Hold on. But he got traded 3 times? Yeah, 2 times?
No, he got traded. I think the 8 games, remember, he got hurt because he slipped on the layup line. Yeah, remember that? Yeah. He got hurt. So that's why he only played like 8 games with Phoenix. He got hurt.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I mean, but it's hard to beat 26, 29, 29, 29. 27, 26, bro. Like, I'm hell of a numbers.
I think Tatum makes a more case than KD on first team. Because look at Tatum, 4-time All-NBA, 5-time All-Star, Eastern Conference MVP, All-Star Game MVP, and a champion.
And he's been, besides 2020, he's been on NBA first team every single year.
Exactly.
And he's been top 5 in MVP voting every single year.
Exactly. So I think he makes a case. I think he makes a hell of a case.
Bron should definitely be on there, bro.
You think he should be on first team?
Yes.
Over who? Who would you take off? We gonna get into first team. You think Shea?
Shea and Embiid. I don't think Shea and Embiid should be on there.
Embiid's peak was crazy.
Because if you gonna slack Anthony Davis for injuries, you gotta do the same thing for Embiid. You got to. If certain players didn't get on there because of injuries, Embiid has to make that case as well, bro.
I agree. But in that 5, I mean, come on. take the outside. I know that championship has to play a part. I don't think Anthony
Because
Davis was
everybody,
probably never better than Embiid though, and none of that in
bro,
that time period.
and then on top of that, everybody on the first team won a championship. And B's the only one that hasn't
But
in the last
remember
5
his
years.
peak. Look at Embiid's peak.
And he didn't do nothing with it.
I
He didn't do nothing with it.
agree. Well, he won MVP, but I agree. I get that. But that peak, man. Woo! That peak, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. You can look it up. I don't know in none of these 5 years at Joel Embiid's peak. None of these LeBron's years was never better than none of those years. I don't believe.
So in the last 5 years, it was 28, 30, 33, 34. Well, I don't really count the 34 points because he only played 39 games, but that he played 66 games, 33 points. And that
Was that his
was
MVP year?
2022. Yeah, that was his MVP year. That was 2022. LeBron in 2021, LeBron averaged 30. He averaged
So
38 and 6 with 1 block and 1 steal, G.
and I still think none of them years was better than Embiid's peak years. Like Embiid was peak, Embiid peak, bro.
But we going off a 5-year sample, G, not
Yeah,
just
I
1
get
year.
that.
Not just 1 year. So if we
No,
going up the last 5 years, that 1 year can't. Don't get me wrong, it was a great year, but it wasn't great enough to
what
overpower them
what was the
other
other
4 years.
years? You said 28.
And he had 28, played 51 games. Then
That's okay.
2021, 68 games, 30.
That's good.
And then
Okay.
2022, 33 for 66 games. Then 2023, 34 and 39 games. And then last year, 23 with 19
Yeah,
games.
I'm not counting last year. The year before, yeah. But them three in that little 3-year span, that's great. That little 3-year span is very good.
I don't think
I
it's
don't
enough to
know,
be on
bro.
first team though. Second team, I'll give him second team for sure. But first, I don't think he should be on because if everybody on the first team won a championship, you should have all champions on here then. And then if he's missed that many games, you gotta knock him down something, bro. He should at least be on second team. I don't think first team though.
I gotta read what they said about him because they give the description on kind of why they
Mm-hmm.
put them on like their things. I'll find it, but like outside of Jason Tatum, I think everybody's cool. Like I'm not tripping on that.
Like I
I
said,
mean,
I switched Embiid and Shea for Braun and Tatum. Because when you look at Shea numbers, in the his last 5 years, Shea was 23, 24, 31, 30, 32. So his last 3 years were really good. But them first two, that's when he started to take his stride. You know what I mean? But Braun in that time, 25, 30, 28, 25, 24. So it's like,
but hold on. But did you see how they did it? So like they put everything together. So LeBron James in the 5-year span, he averaged 27, 8, and 8 on 60 true shooting. Shea
okay,
averaged 29, 5 boards, 6 assists, 62 true shooting.
it's about the
You know,
same. It's about the same.
it's about the same. But let's get to the first team. Let's finish this off. First team. First team, we got Nikola Jokic, 27 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists, 5-time All-NBA, 5-time All-Star, 3-time MVP, 23 Finals MVP, 23 Western Conference Finals MVP, 23 champion. Giannis, 30 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 5-time All-NBA, 5-time All-Star, 2-time All-Defense, 21 Finals MVP, 21 All-Star Game MVP, 21 champion, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 29 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 3-time All NBA, 3-time All Star, 25 MVP, 25 Finals MVP, 25 Western Conference Finals MVP, 25 points per game leader, a 25 champion. Joel Embiid, 31 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 3-time All NBA, 4-time All Star, 2 times points per game leader, 1 All Defensive, 23 MVP, and lastly, Steph Curry, 27 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 5-time All NBA, 5-time All Star, 24 Clutch Player of the Year, 22 Finals MVP, 22 Western Conference Finals MVP, 2-time All Star Game MVP, 21 points per game leader, and a 22 champion. I ain't gonna lie to you. Steph Curry, bro. He should be on here.
What?
When I saw it, bro, I looked, I said, is Steph Curry really like, is he
Come
really?
on now, dog. You just read off all the accolades.
I know his accolades. He got a lot of accolades, man.
That's what I'm saying. So who would you put in over him then? Because Shea ain't got
Tatum
as many
makes a
accolades
case.
as him.
I think Tatum makes a case. I ain't gonna say Bron because Curry got a lot of accolades in this. I think Tatum can make a case.
If anything, Shea should go off and Tatum should be on there, or Embiid should go off and Tatum should be on there. If anything.
See, yeah, but then you said, bro, Shea had long accolades too. You heard all the accolades I read off? I got tired. 3-time All-NBA, 3-time All-Star, 25 MVP, 25 Finals MVP, 25 Western Conference Finals MVP, 25 champion, and a 25 points per game leader. That's a lot. That is a lot. I can give you Joel. I'm telling you, man, it's the peak. It's the peak with Joel. I'm telling you, that's why.
That ain't enough, dog. That's not enough.
I'm telling
you. In my eyes, that's not enough.
Let me see what they said, bro. I got it right here. Okay, so it says, so this is what it says for Joel Embiid. Not even a string of durability injuries or postseason failures could knock Embiid off the all-decade first seed. He's been too dominant for too much of the period to overthink it. Embiid was limited to 58 games across the last 2 seasons, disqualifying him from award eligibility in those years, but he finished top 2 in MVP voting. 3 straight times to begin the 2020s and won 2 scoring titles in the process. Embiid was even better in 23-24, becoming the first player since Wilt Chamberlain to average more than a point per minute before another knee injury sidelined him. The 7-footer is an unfathomably skilled player at his best. He's a dominant force inside with a butterfly mid-range game that belies his size and legitimate 3-point range. He's an excellent free throw shooter on the reserve volume and the destroyer on the worlds on the defensive end. The only thing he seemingly can't do is stay healthy. I'm telling you, bro, he was dominant. Bro, there was a point. Bro, didn't you tell me at one point, I don't remember, that like Joel Embiid was just more dominant than Jokic, bro? He was giving Jokic problems, bro. And Jokic, we know what he is. So Joel was just dominant at that time, bro. Like you said, you can't overthink that, bro. You can't, bro. He was too good.
You know what's great? I'll take Boogie over Joel Embiid. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, because what was that in the group chat a couple of days? Like, was it last week? It was
I'll take Cousins over Joel, bro. That boy Boogie was a dog. He could have been one of the greatest.
He said he deserves his jersey to be retired in Sacramento.
Oh man, I don't know about that one, but he could have been great.
Oh man, yeah. Boogie could have been great because he was on his way. I feel like you still go to the grave saying they would have beaten the Warriors.
I do. I still go to the grave saying that.
I don't know who's stopping KD.
Who's stopping both of them?
Who's stopping Steph? Who's stopping Steph?
Because who Draymond gonna guard? Nobody.
I think he got to guard. Ooh.
Draymond. He not guarding.
I think he got guard AD. He got guard AD.
Bro, that's when AD was the AD that we want him to be.
Hey, Pelicans AD is a generational monster.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Nobody can stop. Nobody can guard Curry. But then you got to remember they had Rondo and Drew Holiday, a younger Drew Holiday, a younger Rondo. Rondo is savvy defensive wise, and he's just a great mind in general. I'm not saying he would have locked them up, but Rondo and Drew Holiday in the backcourt versus Steph and Clay, they would have made it hard for them.
They are not stopping the 2 greatest shooters.
I never said they was going to stop them. They would have made it hard, though.
They not stopping them, bro. Like, peak Steph Curry at that. No, bro.
And what you gonna do? What you gonna do if Draymond in foul trouble, bro? Draymond is the glue. So if you take away Draymond, they whole offense is different now.
Draymond's smart enough, bro. He learned his lesson,
Shit,
bro.
the
Learned
man
his,
kicked Brown in the nuts, got
he
suspended, and that's why they
learned
lost
his
the championship.
lesson. That was early, bro. Cause
Bro, the man still stepping on people's chest and shit, man. Come on, dog.
hold on, wait a minute. That was a couple of years ago, brother. That was a couple of years ago, brother.
Him and Boogie definitely would have gotten to it.
He was on the same team.
No, I'm talking about the Pelicans versus the Warriors.
Yeah,
they Boogie and Draymond would have definitely gotten to it.
Because the Pelicans was out there with Drew Holiday, like you said, Rondo. I think they had Etuan Moore at that time. He was a decent shooter. He was decent with Boogie, AD, and then the Warriors. I think they have JaVale or Zaza at that time. I want to say Zaza at that time. So we got Zaza, KD, Draymond, Steph. Man, look, bro. I don't know who's stopping Steph and KD.
Who's stopping Boogie and AD?
Hey, bro, just like you say, Draymond, Boogie gonna do the same thing. He gonna curse out the rep.
Nah, that was a different Boogie, G. That was a different Boogie. He wasn't that hot headed at that time, bro. They would have gave the Warriors hell.
He was still decent hot headed, even though he was left Sacramento. He was still kind of. He wasn't as hot headed as in Sacramento, but he was still hot headed. Like, look, man, that would have been. That's a good what if. That's a very good what if. I just don't know, bro. I don't know who's stopping Kevin Durant and Steph Curry. At this time, these are two of the top 3 players in the league on the same exact team.
Well, they probably would have put AD on KD. I'm not saying KD wasn't gonna eat still or KD was gonna get locked down.
He was
but that's when AD was at his peak defensively. So I mean, it would have been tough. I'm still taking the Pelicans though.
I'm taking the Warriors, bro. Ain't nobody beating that team, bro. They was killing teams, bro. Nobody wasn't beating them, bro.
But the playoffs is different, bro. The playoffs is slow paced. It fits right. It would have fit right into the Pelicans' hand.
And they don't got the shooting too. They don't got the shooting like the Pelicans. They do not have the shooting like them.
Man, look, Curry and Clay, they wasn't gonna be killing like that. They still would have got their shit off, but
what's not killing? What's not killing?
They wouldn't have got hella open shots. I know that for a fact. Because bro, Rondo and Drew Holiday wasn't going for that. They probably would have put Drew on Clay because Clay was bigger. And then they probably would have put Rondo on Steph. I'm not saying Rondo would have shut Steph down, but it would have been hard for Curry to get around all them screens. I mean, it would have been hard for Curry to get open up all them screens because Rondo was gonna dodge all them screens. And we gotta remember Rondo is one of the best defensive point guards ever to play the game. I've literally heard stories about Rondo shutting down the entire team's offense because he knows exactly what play they're running. So you don't think Rondo would have studied their entire playbook? He would have known every play that's coming, bro. It wouldn't have been that easy. It would have been a great series, but I don't think the Warriors would have smoked their ass. It would have been 6 or 7 for sure.
Let me see, bro. Hold on.
Is that Daniel?
That is him. When did Curry not play? Did Curry not play against the Pelicans or something? Like his thing not popping up.
What year was that?
I want to say that might have been was it? It was either 16 or 17. No, 17 or 18. One of those years, 17 or 18.
Well, DeMarcus was on the Warriors in 18, and he was on the Pelicans in 16 and 17.
So 16. Okay. I want to...
No, I think it was 17. 17.
Okay,
it was 17.
So 17. Francisco, Doncic, Steph, Tatum, Giannis, and Jokic. Dan Shea, Booker, KD, Bron, and Embiid. And Dan Trae Young. Yes, Trae Young and Jimmy Bam at 80. You think Bam deserved to be on the all half
Nah,
decade team?
nah,
Bam?
nah, nah,
Over who?
nah. Bam don't need to be on there. Nah.
Not over Sabonis. Hell no.
Nah, G, I don't think Curry did. I don't think Curry played, bro.
Then what? Okay, what about Kevin Durant?
KD played. KD played. Yeah, KD played.
How much he averaged that play in that series? Wasn't that the year the Pelicans was beating the Blazers and the Blazers were supposed to win that series? They swept them.
Golden State. Oh,
So that was 17. Hold on.
yeah, 17, 18. That series he averaged. He averaged around 26. He averaged around 26, 27 points per game.
Yeah, man. I'm not wrong.
But look, no Steph Curry, bro. Come on now. They didn't have Steph. And then Boogie got hurt. So if Boogie was healthy, bro, come on, dog. They out there playing Nick Young. Come on, Jay. Nick Young and Quinn Cook.
Hey, Quinn Cook was no, he was a knockdown shooter. Same with Nick Young,
Come
man.
on,
Swaggy
dog.
P.
Come
Swaggy
on,
P,
dog.
knockdown shooter.
Boy, that man scared to play Pat Bev. I ain't trying to hear that shit, man.
Hey, Pat Bev.
Nigga, Pat Bev got the whole Gill Arena shook. He got all them niggas shook.
You think he beat all of them?
Yes. Nick Young, he may have problems with because Nick Young is bigger than him and he could just shoot over him. But he's killing Brandon Jennings.
That's why Brandon Jennings don't want to play.
That's why Brandon Jennings talking all that shit because he know, bro. That's why he keeps saying you gotta have over 10 points for me, bro. You know if you laced up with Pat Bev is gonna kill you.
Let me read this. Daddy here is crazy. No, just put him because I don't remember any other power forward, but yes, a bonus works. All right. That was crazy. You said what? Curry played game 3?
He played game 3, 4, and 5.
So he was hurt. Okay, I do want to ask you why you think Shea shouldn't be on here?
Because one, he's recently the last 3 years is when Shea has really became his own. And I was looking at the total of the 5 years. You know what I mean? So, like I said, Shea's really been good to the last 3. He's been okay though. So he was okay those first 2 years, but he really excelled those last 3. And I was looking at the players like Bron, KD, and Tatum, who's been great those entire 5 years.
It says critics have tried to devalue Shea's accomplishments by labeling him a free throw merchant, but that overlooks one of the many skills drawing fouls. I saw Daniel say the same thing. He tried to devalue him because he was like, man, why would I watch this?
Drawing fouls is a skill, bro. That's a skill.
I say the same thing. That makes up flawless Thunder's guard's arsenal. SJ has led the league in drives per game in each of the last 5 years, putting defense on their heels before the Canadian Stars even made a move. His herky-jerky game is all craft and ballistic footwork, which forces his defender to confront an impossible conundrum, try to keep up with Gilgeous-Alexander, put him on the free throw line, or wall off the rim and let him operate from the mid-range where he's efficient as any player in history. Oh, and he's an excellent perimeter defender who's improved as a pull-up three-point shooter. Hey, I remember the conversations when they was like, it was in the preseason. He did a pull-up three, and everybody said, man, if he started doing this, the league a problem. He started doing that more. Look where we are now.
He just got to be a little bit more consistent.
Yeah, that's all it got to be. Gilgeous-Alexander is the most complete guard we've seen since Kobe Bryant. And he just wrapped up the type of season only Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Shaq can relate to, given his age 27 and the fact that the defending champions are set up to contend for years. No player on this list is as well positioned to top it again at the end of the 2020s. I do agree with that part. But they say he's the most complete guard since Kobe Bryant. I mean, are they capping? They capping?
Man, at one
Complete
point they
guard?
was comparing. At one point they was comparing DeMar to Kobe. They compared Devin Booker to Kobe. Like, bro, just stop with the comparisons. Each player is their own, bro.
But
Each
we
player
gotta
is
do.
their own.
But they said with Jokic, they said we'll never see another 5 run like this ever again. Hey, he
Nah,
was yes,
nah,
man.
yeah, G. Jokic,
Bruh,
Jokic is great, bro.
bruh. This man's a dog, but ain't well, that ain't nothing. That's it, man.